This past weekend, the state's premier wrestlers invaded the floor at Mizzou Arena for 3 days, with a plethora of Metro sports schools claiming medals and trophies galore. In Class 4, Blue Springs used an impressive first 2 days to guarantee that each of their 8 wrestlers who qualified would be on the podium. The Wildcats ended up putting 4 in the finals as Mike Haggerty's boys didn't disappoint, with 3 individual champions who all grabbed their second personal state championship. At 126, Daniel Lewis won by tech fall 16-0. Derek Lapaya at 138 with a third period pin, and senior Greg Haggerty ending his Wildcat career with an emphatic second period fall. Couldn't be happier about his teammates' finish with back-to-back state championships.
We had 8 guys come to state and 8 guys placed, and having 4 in the finals and having 3 of those 4 get a tech and 2 pins was pretty cool. We have a lot of guys coming in next year that are going to bring some heat too. So other than that, I definitely think they can come back and win it 3 in a row. You know, I always try to plan out what I'm going to do after I win state, but it never seems to happen. Whatever happens, happens. I just get up so excited.
Park Hill provided plenty of company atop the team standings from the Metro, as the Trojans finished in second in the team standings, 20 points behind Blue Springs, collecting 7 individual state placers and 2 runner-ups, with Will Ernesti at 113 and Russell Coleman at 132. The Class 3 race had shades of districts from the weeks previous, as Kearney led Staley by 3.5 points heading into finals. However, that was the time when the Bulldogs would separate themselves from the rest of the pack, with 5 of the 6 grabbing an individual state championship. Jarrett Singh at 113, Kevin Keeney at 132, Grant Leith at 138, Tanner Minder with a thrilling overtime pin of Staley's David Montoya at 145, and Morgan Fitzgerald winning at 170 pounds. Minder's match pushed Kearney over the edge en route to a 17.5-point victory. The Dogs' head coach, Chad Hopkins, couldn't be prouder of his squad's effort.
We knew that competing hard and just doing the best our kids individually could do was the only way to achieve what we wanted to do at the end of the year, was to win a state championship. If they don't perform, that doesn't happen. You know, I'm an emotional guy. Sometimes it rubs people the wrong way. I don't care. I love our kids, and I'll go to war, I'll go to battle for any one of them. And sometimes it rubs people wrong, you know. But I'm an emotional guy, and I wear them on my sleeve, always have. That's never going to change.
The Staley Falcons, despite coming up short on the team side of things, still were able to put 5 in finals, as Aaron Engel was crowned champ at 152 pounds. And Staley's quarterback, Trent Hosick, capped off his senior campaign with a 29-0 record and a heavyweight state championship. Finishing off the season at the heaviest weight class was the plan all along, says Hosick.
I guess now that it's all over, I can tell you the plan was at the beginning for me to wrestle heavyweight. We wanted people to think that I was going 220 in order to maybe clear some people out and maybe make the way a little bit easier for Bailey. And we think that worked, and then we bumped up to heavyweight, and it ended up working well for us. It's a great blessing that I can give back to my family and give back to my coaches and all the people who have invested into my life through wrestling and through other things. And this is just a great way to give back to them, so I'm very happy.
Then the aptly named Northmen came along for the third place finish as a team, just ahead of Neosho, as Oak Park claimed titles at 106 with Noah Teeney's second individual state championship, 120 where junior Brad Perkins remains untouchable in high school, and 182 pounds where Hasim Omari grabbed a state title as well, doing it without losing a single match this year. Omari considered this season all about redemption.
I was kind of on a mission. I mean, my last time I'm going to be in here, I wanted to go out with a bang, wrestle like I always do what I do, and I win. It's not always about quantity, it's quality. We came here to win it like we always do. Took third. It's not that bad. 7 guys. 3 guys in the final, 3 state champs, third place. We did as good as we could.
In Class 2, Oak Grove was as advertised, putting 6 Panthers on the medal stand and 2 into finals, with Taylor Brenninger at 152 and Chase Rissinger grabbing a state championship, going head over heels for the black and orange. The Panthers were able to claim a second-place finish just behind Kirksville. The marquee class of the night came from those at 285 pounds, where at Class 2, Pleasant Hill's Tully Burney upended previously unbeaten and K-State football signee Travis Britz of Harrisonville with a third-period pin. Then there's future Mizzou Tiger and defending Class 4 heavyweight champion Evan Boehm of Lee Summit West, who was upended by Donnell Walker of Parkway South in the third period by way of pin. All in all, a great weekend for those teams from the Kansas City metro area, as 68 locals placed in the top 6, 17 of those being individual champions. 2 teams claiming state championships on their own right, with 3 teams finishing as runner-up.